And then there's one more team in the NFC East. We have the New York Giants. We kind of talked about before that they got a new head coach, Brian DeBall, who I liked. I thought he's a really good signing as a head coach. But team wise, I just not a lot of trust in them because of the QB.
Yep.
This is year 4 or year 5, Daniel Jones.
This is year 4. They didn't pick up his 5th-year option.
All right, I'm not a Daniel Jones guy. Every year we hear this is going to be Daniel Jones here. I'm not buying it. They got Terrell Taylor as backup. Maybe he'll come in late in the season. But I'm not a Daniel Jones guy. I'm sure they'll run him out, see how he is. Very athletic guy. He can run the ball. I like to see him try to run the ball more. I mean, I think in a sense, try to use him like Josh Allen. He definitely is no Josh Allen talent wise, but the QB run game used him like Josh Allen is. But at the end of the day, and I'm saying that because Brian DeBall is not that coach. By the end of the day, I just don't believe he has it. I mean, he's got some good receivers out there. I mean, he's got Kenny Galladay, who has been injured, but we know what he can be. Kadarius Toney, who is really good guy, a really good receiver.
He's amazing when he's not punching people.
Yeah, I don't know why I was trying to say really good guy at first. I meant to say really good guy at receiver. But
he's a good guy. Don't say that.
I don't know.
Punch somebody. His team was losing big to the Cowboys.
I don't know him personally, so I couldn't say. They got Sterling Shepard, who has performed in the past, and Wendell Robinson's someone that I liked that they drafted.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have Darius Slayton still there, who has had some good plays for them.
Yeah.
So overall, they got receivers. They did lose Evan Ingram, and their starting tight end right now is either going
Ricky
to be
Jones.
I was going to say I think they got a rookie. Injured. Yeah, Daniel Bellinger is on PUP, but I'm pretty sure I've read that they like him a lot. Possibly would start week 1.
I mean, they have no reason not to. Why wouldn't they? I mean, you already know what you're getting with Steelers Jones. He's a red zone threat. That's all he is. But
yeah,
my main thing with the Giants was they're just the reason why I had him last is the same reasons you had. It's you can't trust Daniel Jones, and if you look at their roster, their corners are so bad, dude. They have because they cut Bradbury. They have a Dory Jackson and they have Jack Diddley Squat after that. So it's just it's another team that's just not there and they don't have a quarterback in place. So it's got to be it's just the same thing. They'll be in market for a quarterback next year, and they can be a way better team because they drafted very well. Got themselves Evan Neal, got themselves Kayvon. Those are going to be studs, lock studs. So they did the right thing this year. I think Wan'Dale Robinson's going to be solid as well. But they need the engineer. They need the quarterback. You can't win without a quarterback.
Yeah, and I mean, I expect a big bounce back here from Saquon. I mean, he's always been a bit overhyped in the league. He's always had the talent, but him as an actual runner, his vision's always been kind of hasn't been great, and people have kind of overrated him. And I think he's become very underrated. I mean, his talent is one of the best in the league, but I do think he's going to bounce back this year. They do have an improved O-line. I mean, they drafted Evan Neal. Andrew Thomas was pretty good. They signed Mark Lewinsky, who's a really good run blocker. They definitely improved the O-line.
John Feliciano?
Yeah, they got John Feliciano at center. They have him ranked here.
He's playing left guard. Gates is playing center.
From what I'm looking at, they got Feliciano at center, and then they got Shane Lemieux. I can't pronounce it.
No, he's not going to start.
They have him ranked that placed as the starting left guard right now.
Oh, well, I thought they always loved Nick Gates. And he broke his leg last year, but he was very solid before that. So I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna start center there and Feliciano at left guard.
Yeah, we still have training camp. We stopped preseason. Yeah. Stuff can change. I'm just going off what they have placed right here. And also they got Matt Breida to back up Saquon. So if anything does happen to Saquon, they want to give him a breather. They got a decent backup running back there. Breida's had some good time. What?
I'm sorry. No, keep going. I'm just laughing.
But I mean, Matt Breida's a decent guy. He's very fast running back. So he's going to be a decent backup for Saquon. Defensively, they added Kayvon Thibodeau as edge rusher. They got Leonard Williams. At the other side, they also have Ojulari, who had a pretty decent rookie year for them.
Great season.
They drafted DJ Davidson on the inside. They got Justin Ells and Dexter Lawrence on the inside. Overall, solid defensive line. If Kayvon Thibodeau is what people thought he was out of college, I mean, he's going to be one of the best edge rushers in the league. Behind him, I mean, Blake Martinez is decent. Um, at safeties, Julian Love, Xavier McKinney. They drafted Nate Belton, who I think was a bit of a steal for where he was drafted. Nothing crazy at safety. You're to kind of talk about the corners. They don't really have much there. The secondary is pretty weak, right? We could just say it's pretty weak.
Dane Belton's very good. He's the Iowa guy, right? I'm pretty sure it was Iowa. I could be wrong. Maybe no. The guy I'm thinking of went to the Broncos. But my guy that's going to break out this year, I think Xavier McKinney is going to have a great season. He's finally healthy. He's going to have a full training camp. He's going to have a full preseason. I think he's going to take Jabril Pepper's spot and make it way better. I think he's going to be very good.
Yeah, and trying to look up real quick. Where Dane Belton went to, because I don't think it was Iowa, but it was Iowa. He did go to Iowa.
Okay, maybe it wasn't. Yeah, he's all right. Then yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. He's just undersized, but besides that, he's a very good player. But I think he's 6 foot. Actually, that's not undersized for football. I think he's got upside, but at the same time, it's just you don't start a 4th round rookie at corner. You know, it just seems like that defense is just choppy everywhere. But they've been drafting the right pieces. Aziz is a very solid player. They got him for a steal last year because of his injury, and Thibodeau is going to be a stud. I think that's kind of a lock. Blake Martinez was very solid before he went down last year. I think they have some good pieces there. They just need that quarterback, and they need some more solid players here and there.
Yeah, and I mean they had the 2nd worst pass offense last year, and they also committed the most turnovers in the NFL last year. Like, you're not going to win games to turn the ball over a lot. No team's ever had good success with that. I mean, Daniel Jones. I mean, he doesn't throw as much picks as some guys, but he fumbles the ball a lot. Like,
yeah, but he's got wheels, bro.
Problem, huh?
He's got wheels, though, man.
Yeah, when he doesn't.
I'm watching that man run. I'm like, yo, this guy is fucking. He's 6'5". He's fast.
Yeah, but then
fast for his size.
But isn't he tripping over himself?
No, man, he's tripping. He's just tripping.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not a big fan of him. Do you think they should have tried getting Baker Mayfield? I mean,
to be honest, can I be completely honest?
Mm-hmm.
I'd give Daniel Jones another year. But as far as what Baker Mayfield cost, I mean,
all right, at least for competition.
Can't hurt. Yeah, it can't hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're trying.
What else are you going to use your cap room on right now? Go ahead and get yourself a chance at a quarterback.
They tried to sign Mitch Trubisky as competition. Obviously, that didn't happen. He went to Pittsburgh. Also wonder, like, Jimmy Garoppolo is not seeking a trade. I don't think they're going to be interested in him.
No.
But give more competition for Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones needs competition. I don't think Tyrod Taylor is really competition for Daniel Jones. But I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see. I remember week 1 last year, Daniel Jones actually looked pretty good. I'm like, wow, am I going to buy my words, Daniel Jones? And then the rest of the season happens.
Yeah, first 2 weeks he looked pretty solid. Yeah, but after that, he just turned into Daniel Jones from Duke.
Yeah, he just turned into Daniel Jones.
He just said, "Damn it, Daniel Jones! You turned into Daniel Jones."
Yeah,
but yeah, they're just too holy, and you're not going to win without a quarterback. It's not going to happen.
Oh yeah,